the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey guys, happy Vlogmas Day 2. So I'm about to head over to Epcot for the last few hours of the park opening. They close at 10, so I have a little bit of time to go over there. But first I'm gonna make my little bit of tea for the advent calendar, and then get ready to go over. So I'll see you in Epcot after I finish my tea and tell you how it is. All right, it's been a few minutes. Let's see how this tastes. The flavor, if you didn't see it on my opening, is mint refresh. I've noticed that a lot of these have fennel in it, which I'm not a huge fan of that flavor, like on its own, like black licorice, gross. So I don't know. Yesterday was okay because it wasn't very strong, but I smell more of the fennel today. So we'll see how this is. This one's worse than yesterday. I like yesterday's better. Yesterday was probably like, I don't know, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. This one's more like a 5 out of 10 for me. Someone else might like it. Yeah, I'm just not really a mint fan or a fennel fan, so this is not really the tea for me. It's okay though. I've had worse tea, definitely. I've had it worse, so I'll still drink some of it. Okay, I gotta say, one of the coolest things that Disney has done for the 50th anniversary is the lights on Spaceship Earth. Love it. So gorgeous. And they do like light shows with it too. So, pretty amazing. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hungry, so let's see what's in the Festival of Holidays. Okay, I went up to Malakimaka and I got the pork and the coconut pudding. They did only have spoons though, so we'll see how it is eating pork with a spoon. So it's pretty tasty. I actually really like it. It's really good. Yeah, the little sweet potato below it, purple sweet potato, very good. In total in price too, I paid $9.75 for both of these. Let's see how much the pork was. $5.25. So it's a little expensive, but that's kind of to be expected for these little tasting menus that Disney has. So thumbs up for me though. Okay, on to the coconut pudding. It's okay. Not my favorite. It is light in flavor, but it's all right. It's kind of a weird texture because it's kind of like a gelatin more than like a bread pudding or anything like that. But it's good, tasty. Going into port of entry, seeing what they have for merch. Cookie straw, cookie jar. $30. Here is the festival merch. Looks like Olaf is in charge this year. Cute, but it's fuzzy, so I can't really use this for Florida. So it's cute too. And then they have a new rose gold one. Or actually, it's more gold, but that's new. I like it. Too many people in there, so I'm gonna go to the other one, little store over here. Here's the Christmas tree on the way over. Disney Trees is what it's called. Nothing really Christmassy in here, but they do have Encanto stuff, so that's kind of cute. Oh, I guess it is a small section of Christmas over here. These are cute. These little leggings. Mexico during the holidays. One of my favorite for decorations for the holidays. I'm a little biased because I helped decorate the restaurant when I worked here in 2018. But yeah, I love the decorations. They're very cute.
45,
so cute.
We invite you to join us for Harmonious Unity of Voices. Celebrating the magic of Disney music and the music.
The German merchandise is always really cute. Over in Bavaria, they have pork schnitzel, cheese fondue, and a Linzer cookie, which I had both of these last year. They're really good. I think Candlelight's going on, so I'm gonna go see if I can catch some of that. A little Olaf hiding up here, part of the little scavenger hunt, but also this gelateria is new-ish. been here a while, but newish. Looks like there's a wait to get in. Let's see if we can get through. Back when I was a cast member, I used to sing in the tree on this, so I know all the songs are near and new to me, so I try not to sing long, but yeah, I love the show.
Good evening, and welcome to the Candlelight Processional. Tonight's presentation is under the baton of conductor Christopher Confessore. Please welcome to the stage the Voices of Liberty and the Epcot Candlelight Processional. Jodi Benson.
Hello, Epcot. How exciting is this? Oh my goodness sakes. Can you tell I'm thrilled? I'm beyond thrilled to be here. Oh my goodness. You are real, right? You're not just stickers? Okay. Yeah. How thrilling. How thrilling for all of us to be here together to celebrate this season. I know that you know a lot of this information, but I just want to let you know that Walt Disney began this very special tradition of Candlelight Processional at Disneyland over 60 years ago. Now this year, Walt Disney World, woohoo, celebrates 50 years of magic right here in Florida. And in that time, literally millions of guests have enjoyed this Christmas story, the traditional carols, especially this amazing, glorious music that you are about to hear right now on this stage. And I want to begin. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and he said, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you." But she was greatly troubled at the saying, and she tried to discern what sort of greeting this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found great favor with God. And behold, You will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. And all went, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth, and she gave birth because there was no place for them in the inn. And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." Suddenly, there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill towards all." shepherds said to one another, "Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us." And they went with haste, and they found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in the manger. And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose in the east, and we have come to worship him." And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. The star that they had seen went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down. And they just worshiped him. Then, opening their treasures, they offered him gifts of gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. The birth of Christ has been told and retold for over 2,000 years. About 200 years ago, in a small church in Austria, on a quiet winter's day, the organist Franz came to the young priest Joseph Moore and said, "Father Joseph, the church organ is broken and we will have no music for Christmas Eve service." And later in the day, as Joseph made his rounds, he visited a home where a baby had just been born, and he thought about the birth of the baby Jesus. Inspired by the miracle of life and love, comforted by the peace that fell over the town, he rushed back to the church and he wrote a poem. Joseph said to Franz, "We may not have the old organ, but if you can play the guitar, then maybe we could have a new song instead." Franz said, "Oh, Father, no, I only know 3 chords." "Then, let's make a song with 3 chords." Well, Franz used what he knew and slowly and carefully pulled forth a tender melody from those 3 chords. And lo and behold, he had composed the most beautiful, the most beloved of all of the Christmas carols. Together in celebrating the birth of the blessed babe in a manger, and rejoice in the universal message of peace on earth and goodwill toward all. Joy to the world. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Incredible. Are you not in the Christmas and holiday spirit? Woo! It's amazing. It's an absolute
this year, since they just brought it back, they don't have a cast member tree. They just have the Voice of Liberty, which they're cast members too, but they're professional cast members. Usually they have cast members in green robes in the middle that are from all over areas in the parks. For example, I went to Kilimanjaro Safaris when I sang in it. Still in the American Pavilion, and I got a holiday pot pie, which is the plant-based option, so it's jackfruit in here and not meat. Which, I mean, I'm usually a meat fan, so we'll see how the vegetarian option is, but I will try it. It smells good. Let's take a bite. That's good, it's flavorful. If it had turkey, it'd be better, but it's good. I think it's worth it. I think this one was $5.50, so pretty big portion for $5.50 for Disney at least. But yeah, I would say you could get this one. It'd be a good option. Okay, on my way home, because I don't like Harmonious, there I said it. It's not the best. And it's so ugly during the day, so it's not worth it. So I'm leaving in the middle of Harmonious because that's what Florida locals do. They leave during the fireworks. Unless you really like the fireworks. Like, if it was Illuminations, I'd be staying. But yeah, so fun night. Got to eat some good food. Got to see Jodi Benson, which, by the way, I don't think I mentioned, but when I sang before, she was one of the celebrity narrators I sang with. So yeah, that was kind of cool to see her again. She's great. She's one of the best narrators by far. Anyways, thanks for joining me on the second night of Vlogmas. And make sure to like, comment, and follow for more content. Because it's going to go on for another, 23 days.